Warning.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Happy Warning Wednesday.
Happy Warning Wednesday. And guess what today is?
Feliz cumpleaños to Pau.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Happy birthday. Today is Pau's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Pau.
Happy birthday.
Big shout out to you. And right now, if you're watching this, we're actually in Mexico City, probably hanging out with a bunch of the Warning Army members.
No doubt we've had some good tacos by now.
By now, we will have already had some good stuff. And make sure you guys are following our Instagram channel because we'll be posting. You probably already have seen some stuff, but we'll be posting stuff the whole time. But anyways, we wanted to do this brand new Kelly Clarkson, Hell You Call a Dream.
Yeah.
You know,
Last week it came out, right?
Yeah, it came out last week.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing all the clips of them playing in Times Square like months ago. And I had no idea what it was for.
Yeah.
Come to find out, Kelly Clarkson. So I'm going to jump into it.
That's good. And, you know, before we get started, though, I wanted to skip back to Mexico for a second. I cannot not thank the three angels that made tickets come through for us for this Mexico show.
Absolutely.
Oscar, David, and Kelly, and Alaska Fish God. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say your name. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
to
you very
all
much.
of you. Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
You made our dream
tomorrow
come
will
true.
be our first show.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to catch you guys up on everything. But for now, we're going to check out this Kelly Clarkson show, Hell You Call a Dream. And let's get into it.
All right,
y'all know
let's
what's
go.
up. Before we do, y'all know.
All the things.
All
Thank
the
you,
things.
friends.
Please help support. I really appreciate. Actually, I don't need to tell you. You guys are some of the biggest supporters that we've had. So,
you, friends.
yeah, thank you guys very much. All right, Kelly, let's do it.
Welcome back. Our next guests are a trio of Latin Grammy-nominated sisters out of Monterrey, Mexico. They've opened for everyone from Guns N' Roses to Aerosmith to Foo Fighters. Super cool. Their
PRS
latest
cab
album
and
is called
guitar?
Keep Me Fed, and it's out right now. Performing
head?
Hell You Call a Dream. Give it up for TheWarning.
Why did you laugh at that? Like, why is that funny?
Yeah, look at them.
This is awesome. Right in the middle of Times Square.
Love it. Ooh.
That's bass. Beef. Oh, she sounds great.
Yeah.
This is so awesome. Oh, man.
Can you pause for a second? Something sounds so different. Danny's voice sounds hot. Like, this reminds me of Pomona, actually.
Really?
It reminded me of when she was singing. I was like, Danny's
Sounds
voice
thin.
sounds so little compared to what I'm used to her belting out. And this is not a criticism. It's just a reflection of the performance. And I'm wondering, is it anything to do with how this is mixed? Or maybe like she wasn't feeling good that day? Like, can you
can't
tell a
answer
difference
that.
in her voice? It doesn't have that same power that I'm used to.
I don't know that I feel the same way. Like, I would think she sounds amazing.
I
Like,
think she sounds amazing too. It's just, it sounds little or smaller somehow.
maybe it's just not mixed as high. I couldn't
Yeah.
really answer that.
It sounds great.
I think she sounds
different.
amazing. One of the things, like, I was about to pause it anyways, because like at the same time when that next part happened, it was like the bass came in and it was just dirty and thick. But then the Pau and Danny's vocals were just harmonizing perfectly. So it was like everything came together and it was just perfect. I loved that.
Can we back it up a little bit?
Definitely.
Just to, thank you.
Back it up, back it up. You know, now that you mention that, and now I'm listening for that, to me it just sounds like Danny's vocals are mixed lower compared to the music.
Maybe that's
so it
what it
sounds
is.
like the music is just bigger than her. Like
Yeah,
the
guys.
second I did that, I was like, man, she's dwarfed by the guitars and stuff.
It may be that. Like, please don't misunderstand. This is not a criticism. I
No,
love it. You
everyone
guys
loves
know,
you
but
know.
it's just like it's something different. Yeah.
The music sounds amazing. She might be a touch low, but it's great.
And that's how you call a dream.
Go girls.
My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm
Ooh.
on the verge of caving in. Ready enough
The harmonies are great.
if this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill? I'm in too deep. Give me something to believe.
Go
I
girl.
love this
so
song.
proud.
And it's how you call a
Same.
dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe.
Go Ale, go.
And that's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start.
Go pal.
Hope is wearing thin. Can't take it anymore.
Did they have a big crowd for this?
Probably.
They haven't showed any crowd shots.
And that's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos
Danny
drives me
face.
wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I don't wanna be.
Get it, girl.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
How you call a dream. Colliding every time. Drives me wild like an animal.
Beautiful.
So good.
And that's how you call a dream.
Danny doing the Ale,
I know.
the Ale moves.
Yeah.
Give it up for the warning.
Yeah, for
Ridiculous.
the warning.
Keep me fed, and it's available right now. We'll be right back.
I wonder who plays those
Tell him,
PRSs.
Kelly. Tell him, Kelly.
Oh, the house band plays a PRS, cab and head. Kelly.
Get it.
She's a gem of a human
Wow. Is she?
being. Yeah, she's great. I've done a few gigs with her. She's great. Yeah, this was
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, it
To
was.
be expected. And, you know, like once you brought up that thing about Danny's voice, I was listening and like it sounded so good,
Yeah.
but it did sound like it was dwarfed by everything else.
It was just mixed. And you know what I wonder? Like, of course, you would know better than me, but I'm wondering if they intentionally did that because live in that performance, not wanting to get some feedback or, you know, when Danny belts, like, I don't know. And in addition to the being mixed low, was there some sort of like distortion on her voice or some kind of
I didn't catch that.
something? Maybe
I didn't catch that myself.
in general, it was awesome. We loved it. It was just like, oh, this is different than because we've heard this song so many times. We can hear that there's a difference in this, and I'm just curious. I
you know
loved
what?
it
I
overall.
wish I could like jump into her head because, like, to me, it didn't sound that vastly different as what
Can we
she's
go back
explaining.
to the very beginning part, just the beginning piece of it?
You want to replay
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Okay, let's do it.
Do a little real time test here. Like, listen to
So-
the first 10 seconds of when Danny starts singing.
Well, the
Guns N'
first 10
Roses.
seconds,
Or-
they're trying to get the mix going usually,
Okay.
you know? Like,
Let's just hear what's
that's not
going
a
on.
really great gauge.
I just want you to hear what I'm hearing.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage.
Okay. Does that tone sound different to you?
I don't know. I would have to, like, have different tracks to compare
Yeah.
because the last time we heard it live, you know, was a little bit ago. So I can't really just pull that right out of my head and say, this sounds like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. Let me go back one more time.
It sounds great, guys. I just think it's different.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage.
I mean, now this could be a lot of things, right? They just started. She's back there trying to turn her pack. So one, she's concentrating on the level in her ears,
Yeah.
and she's trying to sing at the same time because it is live.
Right.
So maybe she's not belting out. Maybe she's just using just straight up head voice. I can't really talk to that.
Yeah.
It does sound a little thin, I want to say. I don't know, but
Okay, again, this reminds me of when we went to Pomona, and one of my biggest reflections from the Pomona show was, oh my gosh, you realize how little the girls actually are. Like just size wise, Danny is a small human tiny being.
A small human tiny being.
She is with a little voice, and we're used to hearing her belt out her songs. So you forget sometimes how tiny she is, and it doesn't do it justice seeing it through a video. So her voice matches her tiny little body, but it's just that sometimes we hear her belting it out
Yeah,
more.
but this part right here, it's just a chill drum beat and only bass. If you were belting, you would take over the whole song.
And she does.
You have to.
She does
not
belt,
at the beginning.
She does belt later.
When everything else comes in.
Yeah.
But right now, if she was belting, it wouldn't sound right. Like she has to match the energy of the song too.
I get it.
You know. So, but I don't know. There could be all kinds of things that make this sound like this to you. I don't know.
It sounds great. It's
does,
just something different I picked up on. And I'm curious, did you guys pick up on that too? Did you hear Danny sounds like a I don't know how to describe it. It's like she sounds like a little, it sounds smaller. It sounds smaller than the big Danny we're used to. It's like a little Danny. Yeah.
Anyways, I thought it was great. They sounded awesome. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't show any crowd, which makes me think maybe they just didn't really have much of a crowd, because it's awesome to show like a zooming out and then you see all the people there and you see them performing in Times Square. Like you only get the visions of like close-up shots of billboards. You don't actually get the scene. So I wonder if maybe it just wasn't really that packed, but it was awesome. Anyways,
so proud.
It really sounded good. Like Ale's bass, that was just grimy.
It's just one of those things that's like a rite of passage as they continue to grow to play in Times Square.
Craziness.
You know, they're experiencing all of these firsts, which are such milestones. All of us that have been big fans for a while, we're just like beaming with pride. Because it's like, go girls.
Yep.
So happy.
Hell yeah. And we're going to see them tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah.
This is going to be ridiculous. So we're going to get on out of here, my friends. But before we do, y'all know what's up. If you like this video and are not yet subscribed for some crazy reason, hit all those buttons.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon, my friends. Peace.